Hey Internet, welcome to Desk Labs. In this tutorial, we'll try to scrape image from websites, and we'll be doing that without any sort of coding. Before we begin, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Now, let us get on with it. So we'll be needing two Chrome extensions, webscraper.io, which will do all the scraping, and TabSave, which will help us in downloading the images. I have already added them in my browser. You'll find the links in the description below. They are super easy to install and are completely free. Let us launch webscraper.io. We'll create a new sitemap image 101, and here we'll paste the URL from where we'll be extracting the images. I'll be using eBay for this exercise. I'm sure you have your own host website from where you want to extract the images from. Let's suppose that I'm coming up with my own web store specializing in women's fashion accessories, and I need images for women's handbag for my catalog. So I'm looking to download these images. I need these images for my catalog. I'll copy this URL and paste it right here and create the sitemap. Now let me go ahead and create an element selector. This will be basically for wrapping all the attributes of the product into a single box. Let's give it a name. Select the element from the web page. You can see this red box. It contains all the product information that we can see here. The thumbnail, the name, the link for the product, etc. We have to make sure that we are selecting all the elements on this page and check multiple boxes as we need multiple images. Now create the selector. Now once you click on it, it will create a sublayer of its own, which can be used for capturing the next set of information, more like a child branching out of the parent element. We'll quickly create a new selector for capturing the images. Selector type will be image, and we will select the thumbnail as its element, and we'll create the selector. And we are done. Let's see how the selector graph is looking. Looks alright. Now we run the scraper. It is scraping the website, and we hit refresh, and there we have it. However, you'll notice it has captured the image URLs and not the actual image. This is where the second Chrome extension will come into use. Let me go ahead and quickly export this to Excel. And now let me open it. Right, so these are the URLs. If we just copy one of these and paste it in our browser, we will see the thumbnail image. But this is not what I want. I want proper high resolution images for my catalog. If I go on to print this, obviously it will get pixelated. In order to solve this, let us go back to the website and try opening a high resolution image. Any would do. We just want to check its URL. So now if we compare these two images, the thumbnail image which we just extracted from our scraper and this image which we have just copied from the website, we can see that the only difference between these two images is towards the end, which appears to be its dimension. So if we just edit this last bit of URL, it's just edited the dimension of the image. Pretty much all the image hosting websites out there have this little tweak between a high-res image and its thumbnail, which is, I'm sure as you all just noticed, is super easy to spot. Now we have to just carry out the tweak in the Excel where we have all these URLs stored. We do a simple find and replace function in Excel, and thus we have successfully converted all the low-res thumbnail image URLs to their respective high-resolution counterparts. Now we copy all these URLs and paste them in our second Chrome extension, TabSave. We hit the download button, and there you have it. We have successfully downloaded all the images of women's handbag for my catalog. This method is super easy and it has personally saved me a lot of time on a lot of my projects, where instead of downloading each image individually, I have downloaded the images in bulk. Hope you found this tutorial useful. Be sure to check out my other videos on how you can improve your productivity at work. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video.